What's up, brothers? We are back at it, and in today's video we are gonna go over the new Nickelodeon patch. A new Nickelodeon patch was dropped very recently, so let's go over the patch notes, see what's good, what's bad, what we agree with, and what we disagree with. Let's get into it. Alright, update November 5th, 2021. Fixed an issue that prevented users from joining private lobbies even when they inserted the correct lobby ID. I personally hadn't heard about that issue, but I mean that's good. Apparently some people had that issue. Private lobbies IDs are now hidden by default and can be toggled to become visible. So that sounds more like a stream issue. Maybe if you have like a private lobby, someone in Twitch chat sees it, try to enter even though they're not supposed to. So I mean, yeah, sounds good. Rearranged character select screen, so series with multiple characters will appear in the same row. I mean, nice little touch maybe. Maybe looks character select screen look a little bit cleaner. I don't know. Personally, don't care too much, but maybe some people are happy about that. Balance universal changes. Hitbox and hurtbox visuals are no longer locked to Z-axis. Sounds good. Hitbox and hurtbox calculation is now handled on a 2D plane. That sounds good as well. I mean, I guess this is like if you take like Yoshi's grab in Melee, for example, how it like can basically like get behind the character, so you don't actually get the grab. So I mean, I guess that's the type of stuff they're talking about. I don't really know what moves in particular that was like punished by this before, but I guess it got to be something at least. Standardized land lag floor for light aerials at 6 frames. Okay, so light aerials, I guess all of them have 6 frames of landing lag. I mean, I guess that makes it easier to swap between characters. I think these type of like how do you say, like every character having like the same frame data, same jump squat like in Ultimate, probably makes it easier to swap between characters. So I mean, that could be a good change if you like more character diversity, I imagine. Standardized land lag floor for strong aerials, it's 8 frames. So yeah, same things as the light aerials, but yeah, just 2 frames more. Decreased timed block window from 10 to 6 frames. Wait, what did it mean decreased time block window? Is that how long shield takes to come out? I'm not exactly sure actually what they mean by decreased timed block window. Maybe it's timing for perfect shield. I actually have no idea. Regardless, I'm not sure what I think, because I felt like shields were already like super strong and very annoying because you could act out of shield right away. A lot of moves having like hitboxes covering behind them, so cross-ups didn't even mean too much. So even though I'm not entirely sure what this means, I'm not sure if I am a fan of this change, since I felt like shields were really annoying to begin with. Dashing giving initial boost regardless of the dash dancing. Okay, yeah, so that sounds good. I mean, I think they were afraid of making dash dance too good early on. So this seems like a step in the direction of like letting go of that a little bit. So yeah, it would be cool if dash dance is a bigger tool. For some characters in the last patch, it didn't seem like it was too useful. For some characters, it was quite useful. But I'm up for testing dash dancing being better. Starting a dash now creates a dust cloud effect. Yeah, similar to Melee. Don't really too much to say about that one. The direction an attack should be blocked has been standardized across the cast. So I mean, that's good too. Also not entirely sure what exceptions were prior. But I mean, yeah, that's a thing that should be like the same across the cast, I feel. Oh shit, Patrick, here we have a lot. Cinderella story for poor Patrick, but maybe not so poor any longer. Let's see. Strong dash. Fixed Patrick's strong dash, missing hitboxes at the beginning. Okay, yeah. So I mean, that sounds more like a move fix. I mean, it is a buff indirectly, but it sounds like it was just coded poorly prior. Hitbox start frame. That's a clear buff though, from 16 to 10. That's a pretty significant frame data change. Neutral special reduced Patrick's neutral start time. Hitbox start frame 12 now instead of 17, so that's also a big difference. I mean, it might not sound like a big difference, but 5 frames is actually quite a lot. Increased Patrick's neutral special hitbox range. Also quite a bit. I don't remember exactly, like, you never really played against Patrick, or at least I never played against Patrick. So I can't say I remember exactly how good the hitbox felt prior, but yeah, this is clearly a buff as well. Up special, increased Patrick's up special hitbox size from 0.6 to 1, and radius 0.85 to 9. Okay, so yeah, I guess yeah, overall quite a bit of a buff too, going slightly higher as well. Reduce Patrick's up special end lag, so he's gonna be harder to punish if he tries to like land with his up B. I mean, I think some characters it's nice if they have a bit of end lag from up Bs, but I mean, decent change as well, I guess. Reduce Patrick's up special startup time. Charge to fly frame 30 to 20. So yeah, if you have like a read on Patrick doing up B, you have to like hit him quicker before he starts moving then. Damn, yeah, Patrick, like, this list just keeps going. Strong down air. Patrick strong downer grabs the ledge when falling down. And reduce Patrick strong downer startup time from 22 to 17. Yeah, a lot of Patrick's changes are just better frame data. But I mean, stuff like that can easily add up quickly. Strong up, changed Patrick's strong up hitbox frame. Hitbox start frame from 16 to 11. That move is actually like really strong. I feel like that was like the main kill move the few times I saw people play Patrick. So having that change from 16 to 11 actually could be really big. Could often be the difference of getting the kill or no kill. Light neutral air. Increased Patrick's light neutral air hitbox duration from 2 to 4. That's a reverse Ublina. Reverse Ublina. Yeah, more hitbox frames duration. Light dash, reduced Patrick's light dash attacks, knockback. Knockback from 120 to 90. Oh, that... I wonder if it's like in any capacity better for like combos or anything, because that's actually like a pretty significant difference in terms of like how much weaker it is. But a move, that's the thing, right? Sometimes a move being weaker or stronger doesn't necessarily have to be like a buff or nerf. Like, it's easy to think like stronger equals better, weaker equals worse. But sometimes it actually may not work like that. I would have to test this one for myself. I'm just saying that sometimes making a move weaker means combos, like you can combo better, right? So it actually could be a buff to make a move weaker. I'm not sure if that's the case here. But yeah, just saying. Lincoln, a lot of changes here as well. Cinderella story for Lincoln as well. I've always felt like this character was a little bit like under the radar. Besides Oblina, he was like one of the characters I was looking into early myself. But Oblina felt like the better pick. And I mean, I think everyone would agree about that. At the very least, pre-patch, right? But Lincoln always felt like he was pretty good. Just that he didn't really get any representation. And I mean, I guess you could argue that the reason for that was that he wasn't that good. But that's a topic for a different video. Anyway, Lincoln, light neutral, increase active frames from 2 to 4. Light neutral, like honestly, that move was already very good. Comboed very well, pretty good range. Now active for 4 frames instead of 2, so that's pretty big. Also bigger hitbox, also pretty nice. Remove second track on hand. Can't say I remember that part, but add hitbox to JoJo string. Oh, okay. Maybe that didn't have. I was more like trying to space with the move, but yeah, that sounds good if you get it out in like close combat. Light neutral loop removes second track on hand. Okay, so that's the same as like the light neutral one. Add hitbox to JoJo string. So yeah, similar. Light up, increase active frames from 2 to 4. Yeah, same as for light neutral. Decrease hitbox radius. Okay, so yeah, slightly worse. That move can still you can still spike easily with that move. Still good. Yeah, second track on hand here as well, and hitbox. Yeah. A lot of these seems like same type of changes on every move. Yep, here again. Oh wait, no, that was light up. I think I was reading it wrong earlier. I apologize about that. But yeah, it seems like light up and light down have, yeah, literally like the same type of changes. Only thing is here is 0.95 and here is 0.9. Yeah, light down loop, remove second track on hand, and yeah, same stuff over here. Oops, went a little bit too far. Huh? Wait, light neutral. Like yeah. They posted this twice. I'm confused. Yeah, light up here and light up here. Yeah, that's the same. Yeah, I'm confused. I'm so confused right now. I guess I'm confused by the wording. Oh, maybe they mean the tilts. Maybe they mean the tilts instead. Yeah, I'm sorry. I mean, a lot of the things I've said still like apply, but yeah, I got confused by the wording. That's the one thing I actually hate with patch notes, that like different games uses different terms, and sometimes it can just be confusing. I do apologize about that. But yeah, overall for Lincoln, it seems like, you know, a little bit of increase active frames for moves, a little bit of an increase on hitboxes for the most part, remove second track on hand, and add hitbox to JoJo string. So yeah, I mean, this seems to literally apply on every single move that was changed. But yeah, I do apologize about misinterpret some of the moves earlier on. Strong downer. No miscommunication or confusion here. Remove second track on sword hit. Add hitbox to sword or hilt. Sorry. Adjusted facing angles. The swing isn't as focused on the Z-axis. Yeah, that we talked about earlier for like general changes. Adjusted animation timing so the swing starts and ends in an arc underneath Lincoln. Yeah, I don't remember exactly how the animation in hitbox looked like prior, but sounds like decent change overall. Korra, few changes. Light mid 1, elbow hitbox Y would offset lowered, and shoulder hitbox Y would offset lowered. I actually never play this character. It feels like a lot of characters, like every character here is like literally the least played characters besides Reptar. Yeah, same thing with light up 1 as light mid 1, like in terms of numbers. Strong dash, right knee, hitbox relocated to left knee. Yeah, I guess it just makes more sense from like a animation point of view or something. So yeah, it sounds just like very small changes for Korra. Helga, light down air, adjusted animation timing so hitboxes come out when legs are fully outstretched. Yeah, that move was solid as a spike. But yeah, I guess that animation was a little bit off. I actually tested Helga quite a bit when the game just was like coming out. I like the concept of the slingshot, but that move was like impossible to land against good opponents sometimes, it feels like. So yeah, she was like off the radar for me. Remove second track hitboxes on hips, so similar to like Lincoln, I imagine. Reptar, light up air, increase active frames from 1 to 3. Damn, that was only active for 1 frame prior. And light down air, increase active frames from 2 to 3. So same frame data as Oblina's light down air. Toastman, up special, allowed control of aerial positioning as soon as the... so you can like, you can like control the drift more. I know None tweeted when one of the developers basically told people to like give advice or feedback or anything they want to see. I saw None actually like say this exact thing. I wonder if that's the reason. Maybe. Replace some incorrect keyboard button images, and keyboard directional keys now can be remapped in the controls submenu. I mean, I don't play with this, but for the people that do, I guess that's good. Gameplay updates explained. Dash dancing. In the previous patch, we attempted to bridge a gap between having to start up a run from standstill and going into an initial boost of dash dance. Now the properties have been retooled to allow a dash to receive an initial boost at all times, provided speed is low enough to warrant it, while still requiring some degree of initial commitment to reach a max speed. Consequently, this makes dash dancing no longer have a designed cap on when a dash attack can start. Simply reach max speed to do so. Yeah. We talked about this a little bit earlier, and yeah, it seems like this change is, as I interpreted it at least. So I mean, yeah, I agree. I think this will make dash dancing stronger overall. Hurt boxes didn't have the level of accuracy to character models that we were satisfied with, so now every single character has hurt boxes that fully encompass their models, combined with the alterations to the Z-axis calculations that allow hitbox/hurtbox visuals to not be locked to the Z-axis. Players will now have the ability to see with complete certainty where a character is positioned in 3D space. Sounds good. Yeah, he's making it more easy to understand. Overall, good as well. There were some inaccuracies in how the landing lag floors were handled across characters, with some having the ability to recover from an aerial far sooner than others under the same minimum land lag conditions. This interaction was not intended and has been uniformly addressed across the cast. I wonder how that made it in if that wasn't intended from the start. But anyhow, yeah, I mean, it's going to be easier timing-wise to swap characters, as we talked about earlier. So that's clearly a good thing if that's something you want to see. And I think a lot of developers want to see a lot of character representation. There were several moves across the cast that didn't have the block direction reflect the move's activated direction. This has since been addressed, and every move should now be blockable by holding against the direction. Okay. Yeah, it sounds good too. I don't think like I ever really noticed this, but again, maybe I didn't play. Like maybe this didn't impact Oblina much, or maybe I just blame myself in some scenarios when I shouldn't. Anyhow, that sounds like a good change as well. So yeah, overall, it seems like this patch they tried to like make dash dancing a little bit stronger. buff characters that are some of the least used characters, a little bit at least. I guess with the exception of Reptar, at least he was like common in the very, very early on. And I would imagine he still is quite common. But yeah, like Patrick, Lincoln, Helga, Korra, that's probably the 4 least common characters I played against. Even Toph, even though I think Toph is very bad, I still probably played against Toph quite a bit more. Those 4 first characters that got buffed in some capacity, yeah, that's probably the 4 characters I play against the least on average. But yeah, overall, seems like a pretty solid patch. Excited to test it out. Hope you guys are as well. If you liked this video, please make sure to give us a follow, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.